So we have a young father here who seems to be upset that nobody wanted to come to a slumber party that he was throwing for his daughter for her birthday. Uh let's watch this together and then give this brother just a little bit of a dose of reality. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Let's hit it.
So like last year, I was trying to throw my daughter like a slumber party, and once again, no woman lives in the household. It's just me and my daughter, and like I communicated with one of the mothers, like just to see if she can get the ball rolling because she know a bunch of more mothers and whatnot. And then I asked, do she feel comfortable having? And as I was talking, she straight up interrupted me. No, I don't feel comfortable with that at all. And like I said, because I'm a man and she was honest and I respect her honesty. She was like, yes. And I'm like, that really made me that really did make me feel some type of way. So I expressed my, not even frustration. I was really sad. And I expressed that with other women. And they was like, well, Mark Anthony, you got to see where she coming from and blah, 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 this and that and whatnot. And I do understand like where women coming from, but it just hurt my feelings to know that me just as a man, I get labeled as that. And like I would never do nothing like that to like I would never do nothing like that to kids because like when I was growing up, like it was a situation like I try to make jokes about it and whatnot. And And like, long story short, it happens to me. It happened to me, but by a woman. And I just remember that feeling as I got older and when I was younger, I would never do that to a child and just know that like I couldn't even throw my daughter like a slumber party is because like they think I'ma do what somebody did to me, which was a woman, by the way. And like that shit made me damn near like cry for real, bro. Because I'm like, I'm just trying to like have my daughter, but as it's that shit just made me really feel some type of way. So like,
Young fella, it's all right. You'll be all right. Don't take it personal because as a man, I wouldn't let my daughter go to your house if you had a slumber party. Just not gonna do it. Not gonna let my kids spend the night. Wouldn't let my kids now spend the night over. I don't think I let my kids spend the night over nobody's house. Now I can think of maybe family, cousins and stuff like that. But no, you're saying that they understand because you're a man, and I get it. I feel the same way. Ain't no way in hell. I mean, from that aspect, there's no way in the world I would let my daughter go spend the night over a man's house, even if he had a daughter. There are too many predators out there, brother, and you got to understand that. Don't take it personal. I wouldn't want children spending the night at my house. Some girl, especially if I'm by myself with my daughters, there's no way in the world. No way in the world. When my daughters used to have like slumber parties or like birthday parties or something like that, their mother would have it like at a hotel. And it would be her. I think I might go and look around, whatever. But after that, saying happy birthday, whatever the case may be, and then I'm ghosted because there's no need for me to be there with a room full of girls and women for what? Come back home, go kick it with my boys, whatever the case may be. But I'm out. That's just I don't feel comfortable being in a room with any female that ain't family. Not saying that I would do anything, and not saying that they would do anything, but you wouldn't want nobody to perceive that you may do anything. And there are also cases where women will lie. Women will set you up, bro. So they're probably saving your hide, and you don't even realize it. Because you can have some women out there who say, "Yeah, my daughter can come over there and have a slumber party with you, and bring over there." And the next thing you know, mess around and accuse you of something. Shoot, what man? I've seen mothers have daughters accuse their own dads of doing something and nothing was ever done. all because that mother was pissed off at that dad for some reason and wanted to get them back in the worst way. Not caring about the child's relationship with the dad, not caring about how the child felt, not caring about how the dad felt, just trying to get back at the dad one way, like seriously, any way possible. So, like I say, don't feel like I said, don't take this personal. Shouldn't be crying. It ain't even that serious, bro. Shouldn't even been a thought in your head. Now, where's his daughter's mother? Does he have custody of his daughter? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but there's no way. What you should have the best thing you could have did was go have a birthday party at a venue to where your kid, your daughter, and their friends could come over and celebrate in the daytime, in the evening, skating ring. I don't know how old's your daughter. I don't know. Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know. CC's something. Wet and Wild, Whitewater. I don't know what you got where you at, uh, but having a slumber party, dude, that's out. That's out. Too many things happen in some parts. Matter of fact, when my oldest daughter, her mom had her party at somewhere to where they all people gonna come spend the night. And my kids are not really like that. Well, at least my oldest one. She wasn't really trying to have that, but her mom insisted. You know what I'm saying? So she had like family over, had friends, so-called friends. Somehow something popped off that night to where they got into it, and a couple of girls' parents had to be called because they had to go over some silly stuff, silly girl stuff that made no sense then and makes no sense now. But her mom insisted on doing it. But nah, bro, like I said, you don't want that type of smoke, man. You really don't. Because no, you just don't want the type of smoke. Well, I already said it. I mean, you got people who said, you got women who been, assaulted growing up. So I can understand they not wanting you to be there. And like I say, it doesn't say what do these comments say? It doesn't matter how you feel, that safety is more important. Yep, that's true. My son doesn't do sleepovers. Which parent they said I don't give a blank which parent lives there. Exactly. Do a slumber party theme. Everyone wears pajamas. So I don't know if I can do that. Because here's the thing: you want to have a party at the house, like I say, a slumber party thing, but parents have to chaperone. If parents aren't there to chaperone, their kids can't come and or stay. Simple as that. Because like I say, you don't want no misunderstandings. And then that right there, I think will build a level of trust and you can see who really is a cool parent and who really isn't. Because I really don't want my daughter hanging around somebody who just drop their daughters off and burn off. I didn't like that when I was coaching. Parents drop their kids off at practice and take off. You don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen. Don't go too far. I had a parent that we couldn't even find her after practice was over at all. We had to call her dad, the daughter's dad, who was in a whole different part of the state, who had to call the grandparents back up here because the daughter didn't know the grandparents or the uncles, whoever the number is, but if she knew her dad's number, called the dad. The dad called back up here to find the other family member, and he said it was okay for us to take it there because the mama wouldn't answer the phone. He tried to call her mom. We tried to call her mom. Daughter tried to call her mom, wouldn't answer the phone. So we left a message. Hey, your daughter is going to her grandparents' house. Get mad if you want to, but that's just what it was. They said that woman was not singling you out at all. The answer would be no for any male. And even if the mother was in the house with the father, the answer still gonna be no. That's right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If there's gonna be a slumber party, man, I'll burn off. Ain't no thing. But I prefer it be like at a hotel or somewhere else where I don't have to be there. And then they won't tear your house up and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, dude, ain't nobody finna do that. Ain't nobody finna sit there and let ain't nobody finna do that. It's not finna happen. Like I said, don't take it personal. Leave it alone. Go about your business. Make a video about something else. But anyway, tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below. Share it with the world. Have an intelligent conversation. You know how we do around here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those 4 things cost you maybe a couple of minutes out your day, but it means the world to us here at this channel. And with that being said, I leave you in peace, love, and I'll see you on the other side.